Chee! Who is this fine babe on the screen? Oh, it's just me. I'm so funny. I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline. In today's video, we're going to be doing a hair and makeup get ready with me. I wasn't really going anywhere. I just wanted to, look cute, and I need to take photos for this wig that I'm installing right now. So the hair sponsor of the day goes to beautyytb. This is their pre-highlighted blonde wig, and they did all the coloring. I literally came like this. I'm very impressed. I feel like this is one of my favorite pre-colored wig that I've seen recently. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going back and reinstalling the wig. I'm just using my, good old faithful got2b spray, and I'm using this little edged brush. I can't find my rat tail comb since. It's been like 2 videos and I still have my rat tail comb. I've been using weird items, and hopefully eventually I go to the beauty supply store and go buy some. I just can't be bothered to go buy a rat tail comb. I don't know. But anywho, y'all already know the drill. If y'all don't know, watch the other videos so you can know. But I'm just going in with my spray, pushing it in under the lace, and using a blow dryer on a warm to cool setting to just lock and get everything glued into place. Once I got everything nice and glued, usually depending on if I washed my wig, I washed my face with my wig on, that's usually why I have to go in and redo my baby hairs, because I know the water probably moved them. But normally if I'm doing a reinstallation the next day, I don't really have to touch up my baby hairs, but since I wore this wig overnight and all of that jazz, I had to touch them up. But I'm just going there, cleaning up with my got2b gel. And here's this little piece. She ain't sticking, don't worry. I'm gonna go back in and add some more spray to force it to stick down. Now I got my baby hairs all slicked the way I like them. I'm using this elastic band to just, get the lace and the baby hairs marinating into my forehead to give us that scalp vibe. Okay, now to the styling portion. So I'm just doing some flat iron curls. I do have about I think 1 to 2 videos where I kind of show how I cut my layers and get my flat iron curls in more detail. Since this was straight hair, not body wave, and straight hair tends to not hold its curl as well as body waves, I wanted to go ahead and pin these curls up to let them kind of set while I do my makeup. Kind of want them to fall. But surprisingly, this hair actually holds a curl pretty well, especially for straight hair. So I did like that. But my only note on this hair, I would say, is that maybe because it's processed and bleached, that's why the hair was a little bit frizzy and dry in my opinion. So just try to probably use a heat protectant when you're styling this hair and work on a lower setting, because this is blonde, not black hair. So it's more sensitive to heat. Okay, so we got our hair all pinned up, looking all, vintage and cute or whatever. So it's time to do the makeup. First thing I'm doing is I'm just trying to get my brows to look like they're laminated for the bushy brow effect. I found for me this works the best to keep my brows nice and straight. I've tried the new Anastasia brow thing. That was rubbish, a waste of $23. This right here, a big bottle is $7 at Walmart and will last you years. So yeah, people use eyelash glue as well, but I don't know, that doesn't work for me as well as this. But what I will say is, after I get it nice and stuck like how it is right now, I have to go in with a little bit of a wet towel to wipe off all of the excess glue that's on my skin and not my brows, because that will get in the way of your makeup. So if you do this, make sure you wipe off the excess, got2b off your actual skin. Once I've pushed up my brows the way that I want them to be, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. With this product, I've learned you have to be very sparing with the amount that you use. Don't dip your brush full force, because you're gonna have some dark, scary brows. Especially since my hair was blonde, I did not want my brows to be too dark, especially because it's gonna really look honestly scary and crazy. I'll be giving very much African auntie vibes. If you know, you know, okay? So I'm also using this very small and precise brush to help me get those brow strokes in, because the key to the whole bushy brow look is to not make it look like a block. or like bricks on your brow. So I try to like use this little small brush to help me be a little bit more precise. I still got them a little bit too dark. Honestly, it's okay. We'll work with it. It still came out cute. Now I'm using some concealer to just, you know, define the whole shape and clean up on what I was drawing. People only conceal under their brows now. That's like the new trend, but I tried it. Honestly, I like to conceal top and bottom. I don't know. I like what I like. So you like what you like, do what you like. But I like to conceal the bottom and the top. I feel like it just looks more cleaner to me, but I do make sure I take my time in blending the top of my brow, because that's the part that can look really crazy, especially after you apply foundation, if you don't properly blend out all that concealer, especially towards the top part. So for priming my face, I actually like to use two primers. First, I like to use the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. And I like this one to help me give me a nice matte face, because I do have a bit of an oily skin. And I like to go over that with the Toucha Silk Skin Canvas. And I like to use that because it really helps give me a nice poreless, smooth base to work on. For my foundation, I'm using the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation. I've been using this foundation for years, and honestly, the more I like watch myself do my makeup, like I'm like editing my videos, I feel like maybe it's a little bit too orange for me. Maybe it's my camera picking up too orange. I don't know, but I'm probably going to start trying out a new foundation and probably get a different shade. Besides me feeling like the foundation might be a little too orange for me, I love this foundation. I feel like it lasts as long and it gives me good coverage without giving me a cakey look. Once my foundation is perfectly blended into my skin, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'll have all the shades and specifics down below because honestly I can't remember off the top of my head right now, so don't worry, description box, I'm gonna fill it up with all the information. So I'm just using this concealer. I've been trying to do like the new trend, I don't know if you guys have seen it, the new like TikTok or Instagram trend where you just put like a little bit of concealer here and there and not drag it down in your face. But honestly, I don't know, I feel like for my face shape it doesn't suit me as well. I prefer to do it this way. So not everything that's trending is necessary for you to do, you know? But a trend that I can get behind is letting your concealers to just dry down before you blend them out. So I let my concealers sit for like honestly 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, but not too long. Just like whenever I can tell that it's not wet anymore. And once I do that, I go in with the same brush I use for my foundation, and I just use that to buff out the concealer. I found letting it just sit there lets it like have more coverage, and also it doesn't start sliding and slipping where you don't want it, so it stays where you placed it. Once I have made sure I've blended as much as I can, I go ahead and set all the wet places on my face with this Huda Beauty setting powder. I've recently changed from the Laura Mercier to this powder, and I think I prefer this powder. It's still translucent, but I feel like it kind of just gives me a more matte and set face, which I really like, and helps me kind of have less creasing in my under eyes, because my under eyes, they be creasing. I'm using this Black Radiance pressed powder to help me contour my face. I believe it's in the shade Ebony. Again, all the information and like specifics in the description box. But you know, I'm just going in and carving out the hollows of my cheeks, making that face that we all make. And I also like to do under my chin, and sometimes I'll do like my jawline, but I don't know if that really makes a difference. I feel like it does, but then again I feel like it really doesn't. And I'm going in the same powder and just contouring my nose. I don't like to do too much of my contouring. I see a lot of people do like hella steps with their nose contouring, and I don't know, I'm like, maybe I don't have enough precision with my brushes, maybe I just don't have the patience to do all that extra, because my brows already take me a long time. So I like the rest of my makeup to be fast. That's why I really don't do eyeshadow or eyeliner, because I like to keep it simple but efficient. Okay, it's all about the face for me. The rest of that is just accessories. So I'm using this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to kind of help like reverse contour and let my cheek contour really pop out. I like to press that into my skin. I'm prepping my lashes for falsies by putting on some mascara. I'm low-key even running out, so it's a little bit dry. But here are the lashes that I'm using. I got them from the beauty supply store. These are my favorite, hands down. They are $2.99, and sometimes they're buy 3 get 1 free, okay? Once I have my lashes on, I feel like my face has baked long enough, probably even overcooked at this point. Going in with that same foundation brush and just buffing out and trying to, blend. Because honestly, the key to makeup is blending. The more time you have to blend, the better it will look. Now we're looking a little bit cakey, so I'm using my Morphe setting spray. I love this spray. See how my face just went back to moisturize? Okay, I love the setting spray. I feel like it helps add like color back to your makeup very well. The MAC Studio Skin Finish spray, whatever, that works really good too, but that thing is $32. This Morphe one is about $12 to $16, half the price, and works just as well. After I got ahead of myself and forgot to put on my blush before I sprayed my face, but that's okay. So I'm just adding some blush, and then I'm gonna add some highlight. I know it's a highlight. I like to add a little bit at the top and add like a little bit at the bottom to kind of give like a more, I don't know, cartoony, button nosy type of vibe. I don't explain it, but it's what I like to do. I feel like this works better than just doing one long strip down your nose. It just looks like, I don't know, it looks kind of strange. I like to add a little bit of highlight in my inner corners as well. Sometimes I'll put some cheek highlight if I feel like it, sometimes I won't, but for this video I went ahead and added some cheek highlight as well. For my lips, I'm lining them with this brown liner, also from the beauty supply store, and then I'm going to be using 2 lip glosses this time. Using a little bit of this very pinky Barbie pink lip gloss. I think it's from Milani, and then I'm going in with this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. All the shades will be in the description box because I cannot remember to save my life. I only like the pink to be in a certain spot, so I do go back over with my lip liner again to help me, re-add that pink, and then I use a little lip brush to kind of, help blend everything out together to give me a nice puckered final look. To make sure my makeup stays and does not move, I go in with this all-nighter spray as a final setting spray, and that really just helps set my makeup really well and makes it last long. But as far as makeup, we are done. Now I can take down these curls and finish off the look. Once I've taken out all the pins in my hair, I'm going in with this comb first. I like to comb through my curls first without brushing. I feel like sometimes brushing makes them too loose too fast, so I like to comb out first, and then if I feel like okay, I can like probably do some brushing, I go ahead and brush it. I also use this hard styling brush to help brush out the curls. I feel like it's kind of helped gave me a more smooth and polished look, especially since I think because of the heat this hair was having a bit of issues and it was looking a little bit frizzy, but no problem. This little brush helped me manipulate the curls the way I wanted to and also give me a nice polished look on the ends. I'm using my hot comb to help me frame the hair the way I wanted to. Sometimes whenever I curl my hair, I feel like the curls never just look the way I wanted to on the first try. I usually have to go back in and use my hot comb to frame some pieces, and for sure have to go back in and always recurl a spot that, isn't curling the way that I wanted to. To really make this hair pop, I'm going in with some concealer, the same concealer I use on my brows, and this really nice and flat brush to just draw in the line, and that really makes the part visible, which honestly I feel like really a lot of times can make a difference in the styling. And once I've done all of that, the rest is honestly just me continuously just using this styling brush to help brush and manipulate the curls to fold the way that I want them to. It's just a lot of, readjustment, prepping, curling, recurling until I'm finally, satisfied with how it's looking. So here we are for the final product. I went ahead and grabbed me my cute little top from Fashion Nova and went and took some really cute pictures. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, Girl Scouts.